stopping the emergency brake and just trying to mistreat it as much as possible.
Well, we have. I have to tell the story.
No, you can't tell the story.
I have to tell the story.
The statute of limitations hasn't run out yet.
My brother and his dear friend, and my dear friend, Tony. It was actually Tony, I think, who worked for the company, right? Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't remember anything.
He doesn't remember anything.
No.
That's the best way. Well, we live in Boston, and obviously a lot of people would rent a car at the airport and drive someplace and not return it to the airport. So the rental company had to have the cars returned whenever someone didn't return it to the airport himself. And in order to get to the airport here in Boston, you have to go through a tunnel because the airport's underwater.
Yeah, kind of.
So you went through a tunnel. Well, Tony decides that he's driving all these cars all the time, and he notices a very interesting thing. When he's driving through the tunnel, if he shuts off the engine and turns it back on again, he gets the most powerful backfire you could ever imagine. And it reverberates, of course, because he's in this big tunnel.
Right.
So he got my brother to help him. And they were driving these cars back through the tunnel. And I'm sure that the next person who drove the car, the exhaust system fell out.
Oh, no, not the next person.
Right there.
In a lot of cases. Yeah, that was the old days when cars had carburetors and,
Yes.
way before electronic ignition and distributors. And, boy, if you turned that ignition off for a few seconds and turned the key back on, you would get an explosion that in some cases, we learned not to do it on American Motors cars. It blew the muffler off every time.
How many mufflers do you think Tony blew off that summer?
I don't know, but I do know that Midas stock went up like 200% that year.